Welcome to Feldy. Now get your butt out there and start farming.
Well, there is the opening admonition from Farmer Yip, and rest assured, Farmer Yip, we have indeed been doing just that. I've done some work off cam. We are kind of on the upper, let's see, this would be upper northeast side of the map. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Oh, and where's my manners? Welcome everybody to Feldy, map by Farmer Yip for Farming Simulator 11. This is the upper northeast portion of the map. The last time you saw this, it may have had a bunch of windrows, and now it was a pea field. Let me get rid of my AI direction. That should be good. We'll get him going. Actually, make sure, okay, field detection is turned on. So this is kind of where we're at. The last time here was peas. You probably would have seen windrows in here. And now we've since baled those. I picked up all the bales. I thought I'd spare you a little bit of that. Oh yeah, this thing here. You know, this for some reason is popping an error in my log. If we look in here, I'm not sure just what is going on. It's got some indices out of range. Not sure what that is about, so before we use it too much, I'm probably going to need to fix those. But hey, at least we have ourselves a forage harvester. Just kind of cycle through my equipment here. We used our little windrower quite heavily. The last episode we sold the other one that we had because, well, you can see we have more windrows. It's going to make for more material that we'll pick up or more bales. I'm really pleased how it worked. It did all of this on its own, going round and round. Our little fort Schritt. And let me just go to something else. As we brought our fuel out here. Oh, look at that. You know, when you get down close, we are already in the process of regrowing. Kind of hard to tell when we're zoomed out. And interestingly, if I were to bring in the windrower or a mower at this state, I'm pretty sure that I could just go ahead and create windrows again. And that would give me plenty more bales to pick it up, but I really don't think that's what I want to do. Let me just continue on here. Lots of combines sitting there. We'll be returning to it for too long, and that is that. So I think I'm gonna return here to pick up the remaining bales kind of in this field. This here is a red clover field, and we had a boatload of windrows. Like I said at the beginning, I tried to do a bunch of this off cam. Oh yeah, this thing is so beastly big. Because, you know, this involves a ton of trips down to sell the bales, and I figured most people wouldn't want to see all that too many times. So I went ahead and just took care of it off cam. I still enjoyed it though. You know, the previous time that I played this, I never really spent much time kind of on the eastern side of the map, nor do I recall doing anything in this field, incidentally. So I've kind of enjoyed it, and you know though, I don't think I'm going to do anything with all the grass fields over here. I think I'm going to continue with the conventional harvest. You know, by all rights, I could turn them into bales and probably make some decent money. But I think I'm going to hold off on that just for a little bit. And I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with all the windrows kind of kitty corner us away. I have half a notion to preserve some of it for feed stuff. Alright, is that the last bale? I think it is. But I may turn some of it into bales too. So, speaking of bales, let me just see if I can. Actually, I need to get onto the baler to do it. And you see that red thing over there? That is our baler. You know, I know reading the specs of it, it has has the ability to show dirt, and it appears more like it's painted versus showing dirt, because now it looks like we have, I don't know, a case or a Massey Ferguson baler. You may recall it was yellow at the beginning, and it's still yellow kind of down on parts of it here. But I think what it's, yeah, see, it's showing it's a New Holland baler. But I think really what's going on is it's dirt, and if we were to, if we had equipment with which to pressure wash it, we would turn it back yellow. We'll have to prove that at some point. I don't really have the funds to do it at this juncture. Oh, there it is. We can see our report that we've done 847 bales in this map, and this is just on our first harvest here, and we're nowhere near done. What I think we could do. But with all the selling of the bales, as we recall, we are still working our way towards mission number 2. And actually, I want to kind of check my cash position here. It says I have $3,000. I am 31 in debt. So let's see. I think the only other piece I needed was the only other mod rather was the wagon to pull behind the forage harvester. So let me just go see where that was, how much it cost. Was it like 45,000? I know this seems like it's probably taken a painful long time. 45,000. Okay, so I basically need to borrow 45 in order to get that. So can I put it on there? I think I can. There we go. 76. I still have a comfortable interest rate of 5. So I'm going to dump that, and let's go purchase ourselves a trailer. So we already have that. Trailer, here we go. Boom. Let me make sure I didn't kick more errors. Okay, so finally, I guess if I go back to the bank real quick, I do also need a Bowser, and oops, the Bowser, let me just go see how much that is. Maybe I just topple myself all the way in to get everything that I need. Oops, I must have gone past. Bowser. Here it is. 25,000. So if I maxed out my debt, let me see here. There we go. 26. I did that again. I have just enough to afford the Bowser. All right. I think I have now everything I need. There's some other items here that I'll get in good time. I need this, I'm not familiar with this term, juke box. I need that in order to haul the wool once I have it prepared, and eggs if I get chickens. And I may at some point need the feed mixer, but I think I have everything I need now in order to fulfill mission number 2. And we are going to do that without any... Oh, hey now. Well, that isn't right. It spawned it on its side. Not sure I like that idea. Do I need to tip it up a little bit before... Oh, boy. Whoa, there we go. Okay, somehow... Boy, that spun like it was sitting on ice. see if this holds a trailer. Boom. Alright. And no error. No errors to speak of. Alright, let's get this thing down to the harvest field. And we shall... I'm just going to cut across the field right here. And let's see, the combine's kind of in the way. I'm going to creep down the field over here. I'll go through the pasture. There's our combine sitting. We've reduced... Oh yeah, the field I just went through, it previously was full of sugar beets. Now we just had it tore out. We've been tearing out our field systematically, hoping at some point we can do a full replant, try to have some semblance of seasons in here. You know, I cut everything in the pasture. It doesn't look like it is regrowing yet, but hopefully it will soon. It was kind of handy to get a few more bales, make a little bit more money. But I am kind of excited here to see this thing work. And you know what? I think I started on the far end of the field. I just as well go there and pick up my windrow. And let me see, what do I got to set up? Okay, unfold, easy flow. Alright, that's something that happened on the front. Oh yeah, lifted that up. Lower it, turn on the cutter. Now, how do I... Oops. How do I lift the pipe? No, I don't want to fold it. That lowers it to the field, but what I want to do... No, it isn't that. Okay, I hit B, which would be the pipe. You know, probably what's happening here is my pipe isn't moving because of these errors that are in the log. I can't prove it, but there's a whole bunch of those indice errors, so that could be why we're not seeing it. But I just unfolded the pipe. You know, I'll be curious to see. Yes, maybe a short episode if I have to go fix this, but I'll be curious to see if it still puts it in our wagon. And if it doesn't, I just know that there's something I need to fix. Otherwise, it may not go in there. And if it does, well, I may still not like it. Okay. Okie doke, let's give this a try. Chomp chomp. I am not seeing anything appearing in... It is chomping it up, but it is not moving it into my wagon. Okay, that's disappointing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out of here real quick, and I am kind of curious. You know, if I go to... Here's my mods. I think that's the pickup. Do I have... We're just going to do a little modding here, kind of on the fly, if we can find it. Feldy Yip Forager. I want to unzip it. We'll go up here to the Forager. And let's see if there is a command to move the pipe. See, I would think it would be B. And let me just try to open another editor. And I wonder if at this point, if I don't have a mod conflict, I am rock certain that when Farmer Yip, you know, would have issued all these mods, that they would have worked. I mean, they were tested and tried, and everything worked. So I kind of wonder if something may be failing on my end. But this pipe needs to move. And okay, so here's the pipe. This is 0381, and I recall C0381. That's exactly some of the indices that appear to be off. So, yes, I think that there is something here that needs to be fixed, and unfortunately what it means is I can't I can't do any harvesting with this at the moment. So we're going to shut this down until we have the ability to harvest like we know we should. And I'm just going to leave that parked. We'll leave him parked. We'll come back to him. I want to take care of our cultivator here because he's done his job. And you know, look at that. That's interesting. It turned on. It turned off the field detection. I gotta be so vigilant with this, or it's gonna chew a bite in some random place in the dirt that I don't want it to. So we'll, try to take care of these last little edges. Seems like the hired help did a pretty decent job, but there's always a little bit of cleanup that's typically required. I'd be curious in the comments because I don't have a huge amount of experience in Farm Sim 22 yet. I do know the hired help improved, but does it leave all these little bits, or does it do a pretty good job with those two? Maybe it can't be helped, you know, when it's on kind of an angle, back and forth, the way we did it here. Either way, we are soon to have this field, another one bites the dust, as they say, reduced to dirt, and we'll be needing to replant it. We've cut everything here. The only other field that we have left to do anything with are these sugar beets over here. And I know in a previous episode I mentioned there was another mod I wanted to try, and I don't know that I'm quite ready to do that. Well, first off, I'm 100 grand in debt, so I don't have, that's the max I'm allowed to borrow. So even though this other equipment's relatively cheap, I don't think I can afford it really. So, alright, so we will park this fella over here, and you know, if we had two guys in here, well, I just don't know. If there was two guys in here, perhaps this would behave appropriately. If I took the trailer off of the air, pulled it with a tractor, came in behind this, maybe it would levitate to where it needed to go. I don't know. There's our combine. Here's our other tractor. I know what I want to do. Let's leave, actually, does everybody have, well, it doesn't matter. This will get down here pretty quick. We'll just take off in here. I want to head back. We're going to go pick up the Bowser, and we're going to haul some biofuel over to the place on top of the hill where the well is, and we're going to use it to fire the station so we can get some water. Then if we can do it all in one fell swoop, I'd like to take some of that water and take it up to our sheep, who are probably very thirsty by now. Go through our bare pasture here and head on up the hill. I centered myself on that gate. Oops, stay out of the hedge, buddy. And this hedge is horribly overgrown. So at some point, although it's mainly for cosmetic purposes, we'll also procure ourselves a hedge trimmer, and we'll be dealing with all the overgrown hedge. Alright, here's our Bowser. Let me hope I'm lucky. And actually, you know what? Let me put this over here. I probably, as I earn money, what I'd like to do is probably just put a fuel tank several places around the map here, so that I always have easy access to fuel and don't need our... What is this? Is this a Land Rover? Yeah, I guess it's a Land Rover. So I don't have to pull it around on that. And I can use it instead, maybe to pull this Bowser. So please, hook up. Yeah, oh, I saw, there we go. Did it not make a sound? Huh. Alright, it doesn't make a sound when it hooks it up. That's alright. We are gonna zip across the map. And I'll maybe speed up time here so you don't have to sit and suffer through my driving. Alright folks, I think I'm going around the back here. That other side over there is for fertilizer, so I want to see if I can pick up. I think there's a trigger over here for biofuel. Let me see if I'm in the right spot. This is where I may need to go consult Farmer Yip's manual, but let me see if I can just get close. No, that isn't going to work. Maybe it's on the end. I'm just kind of pressing R to see if there's... Maybe it goes back over... No? Well, maybe I do go on the other side. This is where I need to just consult the manual and be done with it. Oh, now look at that. Does everybody see that little sign that's out from the wall? There's a little error we just found. That probably was intended to be pasted right up against the wall, but it isn't. So, well, I am wondering why I can't seem to load up with some... Unless I come into this same trigger? No? I don't believe so. Alright, I'm male. What can I say? When in doubt, check the directions. Here's this. Let me go see if I can locate the trigger. Here's, yeah, it's showing all the triggers, some of which we are familiar with, selling or other... Oh, okay, so here's biofuel output on left near the tank. Input trigger is shown in white. Near the tank. Wasn't that where we just were? Curiouser and curiouser. Well, maybe there's a certain position I need to be in order to pick this up. If I could drive. Scrape my Land Rover along the... Please tell me I didn't eliminate the trigger accidentally. Well, and there's another possibility too, which is the trigger, but I mean, this would have all been tested, I presume, so... Oh, come on, get in there. I've got to be in the trigger. Yoo-hoo! Well, is there another key I should press? I can't tell if... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Well, this is a rough episode, folks. I mean, I basically have to go to the map now. I want to load the editor. And we're going to check out and see what kind of a trigger Farmer Yip left there for us. And what it could be. Sometimes I've had to fix triggers. Triggers talk to objects in a certain way when one object enters a trigger. Did I open this? I think it's in the process of opening. Oh, not responding. Maybe it isn't responding because we are playing the game at the moment. Okay. I think that puts us up there. I just need to scroll out. There's our map. Yeah, see, it's running the game at the same time, so it's having a few issues. I think it's complaining. So let's zoom in down here, which is where we are in game. And I want to see where the trigger is. So we know we have one here to drop things off. See, there's the little box. Now, biofuel output. Let's see where this is. Oh, there's a teeny, tiny, little bitty. Well, no wonder I didn't hit it. I gotta have it exactly here. I think I backed it into here. I think I've been over here. And it turns out there's this dinky little... Oh, my word. All right. Let's see if I can get it over there just a little bit further. No. Still doesn't see that. There we go, folks. Look at that. Oh, it's amazing what can happen when things go according to plan. All right, now I took 2,500 liters out of there. I'm kind of curious to see how many liters we still have in there. Biofuel. Let me see. Kelp converter. Oh, that's just in there. Biofuel plant. Cola required. Well, tell me. Oh, maybe it's in a separate section that tells me how much I have in storage. Okay, biofuel, 10,000 liters. Not including what I have kind of in this thing. It's kind of a cool little HUD telling me I'm hauling biofuel. Let's see if I can get up through here without totally trashing our hedge like I did coming down. So I think I know the way where this is supposed to go. We're going to take it to a place. I don't know that I've been in the map yet. And it's kind of on a hill. Actually, let me pull it up. I don't know if we can see it yet on the map. But it's obviously been a while since I've done this before, so I forgot where the little trigger was located. I maybe should see if there's a way to get that a little bit bigger. But it is what it is. So I think we're going to go down the hill over here, and we'll take the back way to kind of go along the edge of the sea to haul this. Oh, now we're going to go way, way down. Yeah, there was the bell. I have half a notion to redo this episode, but it is what it is, and I hate redoing anything. I think one other time I came up along here, we're going to do it again. Going to take the scenic route, if you will, alongside our trees. Now, years ago when I played this map, I actually set up a course play kind of along this stretch, and it isn't so bad coming down through here. But I think once you get along these rocks, it's kind of dicey. Because, I mean, look at this. I mean, I know I'm not a very good I'm not a very good driver, obviously. Oh shoot, maybe force play will help. But it's very bouncy. You know, it's anybody that's ever modded a map knows how extremely difficult it is to smooth a path along the side of a hill. It's extremely difficult. So, oh my word. No, you don't. Wow. That was close. We almost ended up in the drink. I can't talk and drive. I wonder, I think that goes over to a field. I think, yeah, oh, there it is on the map. We can see the water pump. I'll get us up there before signing off on this episode. Bouncing my way up there. So shoot, even as I say it's an icy thing to put in a course play, maybe that's exactly what I need. Oh, nice. The crops up here regrowing. That's helpful. All right, here's a hill we're going to go up, and the water pump is kind of up here. So we will give it our biofuel and pick up water. And I don't know how long it takes to produce the water. You know, if it happens instantaneously or just what. Now, where is the trigger? Alright, we're going to go to the manual because I simply don't know. So we'll see. There's probably a page. Here it is. Okay, so water output left, biofuel input shown in white. Okay, so that'd be over in this region, which is where we are. So I wonder if I need to, maybe it's Q, no? There we go. Now I'm in the trigger. Oh, it's going to take its sweet time to unload. But you know what? Maybe this is as good a place as any to terminate the episode. It's kind of a cool view up here. Thank you for coming along, and I'm sorry I did so much bumbling around in here. I'm obviously relearning this, rediscovering how it works. I'm just excited to be on to mission number 2. We're going to dump off the fuel. We're going to pick up some water. We're going to haul it over to our sheep, and they're going to be happy. So hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you on the next one. Goodbye for now.